All right, beautiful people. I'm still on this. We need to be giving thanks in all things and the importance that it plays in our life, the power that it has to change our lives. That we need to be thankful in all things for everything with that. So continuing that theme, I'm going to read some more from this book that I've been reading. Thank you for putting up with me and having patience with all this reading. But here we go. Over and over I have seen in myself and observed in many others that bad habits, the tendencies to commit certain sins, the dark feelings that lurk beneath the surface cannot resist constant praise and thanksgiving, which will also keep us in the love of God. Keep us daily in touch with and touched by His love. I mean constant praise and thanksgiving. It is not enough to say, well, God, I praise you for several days and nothing much happened, so let's call the whole thing off. No, we must praise the Lord daily, hourly, even continuously. Check out Psalm 34:11. Then even the most stubborn, bad habits or the darkest hidden feelings will lose their grip on us. Each word of praise gives God the opportunity to breathe new life into us, the opportunity to mold us a little more into the shape He desires our lives to take, a little more into the likeness of His Son. With each offering of praise and thanksgiving, even though it be the sacrifice of praise, see Hebrews 13:15. If need be, we will become more and more in the way God intends us to be. Sunlight all the way through. If we cling to some enjoyable sin or persist in our right to feel miserable, even when we have invited Jesus or the light into ourselves and are learning to praise the Lord continually, there is yet another thing we must consider. We bring darkness into our own lives by our feelings towards others. When we harbor ill feelings toward others, we effectively cut ourselves off from the source of power for the abundant and overcoming life. Mark 11:24-26 clearly says that those things which we desire, if we believe we receive them, we shall have them. But if we have unforgiveness in our heart, this is a negative attitude that remains hidden in the darkness. As such, it disconnects us from our power source. Our negative feelings, attitudes, and responses to others can blanket our spirit like black silt that slowly filters downward into the hidden recess of our innermost being. So, being in the habit of being thankful and be rejoicing in all things and trying to learn through what we're going through and having patience and loving our fellow man, it's going to do nothing but eventually bless our socks off. We may be so broken down, we may be so stuck in our ways that we're negative about everything. So one day of praising is what they're saying. One day of praising is not going to be enough. We got to keep chipping on that rock over and over and over and over again. And eventually we're going to break that rock into a million pieces, and we're going to have joy and joy overflowing. So hope you're on this journey of learning forgiveness and giving God praise and thankfulness in all things. I bless all y'all. I hope y'all all have a wonderful, blessed day. And remember who we serve, the wonderful Jesus Christ. Help somebody see Him today. Love you guys. Bye.